Welcome back, and today we're talking about Shironeko Project Zero Chronicles, episode 9. So like always, let's just jump into it. So this episode was split in half between the Kingdom of Light and the Kingdom of Darkness. And in the first half of the episode, while I thought it wasn't as entertaining as the second half, it still has its pros and cons, right? I believe, with the whole storyline that they're doing with Fios, and I believe his name was Alantia, the elf, the magician, them trying to go find a cure for the queen because her magical nerves are damaged and that's why she's so exhausted. I feel like that's gonna turn out to be some type of betrayal or something, because I don't know, but that Alantia character seems kind of sketchy to me, so I don't think he's like as noble and as good as they're making it out to be, but we're just gonna have to wait and see on that side of the story. Honestly, the first half for me was kind of slow. I wasn't too into it. Now the second half with the Kingdom of Darkness, that was the part that I actually liked, especially since we got to see Valis, one of my favorite characters in this anime. But let's break the Kingdom of Darkness down, because that's to me was the very best important part of this episode. Because Valis, he said something very interesting in this episode. He said that, darkness is going to consume everything. Whenever darkness exists, eventually it's going to consume everything, even the light. Pretty much the whole world is going to be darkness. And see how the world is split, right? We got to see that pretty much the Kingdom of Darkness is set like down below on Earth. It's not like an island, right? The Kingdom of White is like in the sky, in a small little island. We see the proportions to both kingdoms are very different, right? The Kingdom of Darkness seems to be a lot bigger, while the Kingdom of Light is a lot smaller. So I'm wondering if, a long time ago, both kingdoms kind of coexisted together, and it was like a perfect half and half, where the world was just like, half white, half black, like a perfect balance, right? But then something happened, we don't know what, like war broke out between the two, and it turns out that darkness kind of pretty much took over, and all that's left is that little island that's floating in the sky. Maybe that's what happened, and we just gotta learn everything from now on. But I feel like whatever Valis said was actually a good little foreshadowing as to what's going to happen, because I don't think darkness is going to consume everything. I feel like it's going to go back to the way it was. Whenever the Prince of Darkness gets to the throne, we might actually see both the Kingdom of White and the Kingdom of Darkness kind of coexist and bring balance back to the world. But we're going to have to wait and see. Now, in this episode, we also got orders from the king, because it seems like the Prince of Darkness is not being let inside the castle for some reason. Maybe the King of Darkness knows something is up, so he sent him on a quest to kill some monsters. And to me, that seems like an assassination attempt. I don't know. I feel like the King of Darkness kind of knows the relationship that he has with the Queen of Light, and he's trying to get rid of the Prince of Darkness. Again, that's just a theory. I'm not too quite sure if that's actually the point of this whole monster slaying quest, but it could be it. And we got to see our main character finally do something. I know last episode he split Adele in half, and in this episode, I gotta say, I do feel how Adele's presence kind of changed the whole dynamic of the group, because he was more like the comedic type, the one that will make people laugh and had more common sense, right? Again, this episode wasn't too crazy, too hyped, but I do feel like the next episode, because we only got 3 episodes left, and I swear, if they tell the story in a way that we gotta go play the game in order to get the rest of it, I'm going to be mad, okay? Because I don't think this anime is going to get a second season. I don't think it's pulling the numbers that they need. I don't know if this anime was purely made to get more attention towards the game. Again, I don't think it would do too good of a job at doing that, because the animation is not on point, it's not high quality, and sadly, that's some of the stuff that some people do look in an anime. So I feel like the animation not being high quality might turn off some people. Again, the story, especially like 3 episodes ago, whenever we had the farming simulator, I mean, no, okay? That would definitely put some people off. So I really do hope in the last 3 episodes that we actually get a complete story, because I just don't see how we're gonna deal with the King of Darkness and bring peace, or the kingdom of white and the kingdom of darkness coexisting together. If that happens in 3 episodes, they're gonna be very, very fast-paced episodes. Or for all we know, the kingdom of darkness can just win and just consume the whole world in darkness, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. Really excited for the next 3 episodes, because the ending of this episode definitely was hyping up the next episode. Looks like we're gonna go on a full-scale war, so I want to see that. And again, we just gotta wait for the 3 episodes. Let's hope it ends on a big note, because I honestly don't think it's gonna be getting a season 2. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.